we go to one of my favorite congressmen of all time, Louie Gohmert. Gohmert's from Texas. Gohmert's got some questionable ideas. We've shown you them in the past. He's a little kooky. He believes that President Obama, for example, is trying to restart the Ottoman Empire. Okay, well, that's pretty much the end of the conversation. If you wanted to have a rational conversation with this guy, wouldn't know rational if it slapped him upside his bald head. So they go into the Republican caucus after the elections, and they're going to try to decide who the Speaker of the House is. Now, it's John Boehner, and they're very likely to renominate him, reelect him, and he's going to be the Speaker of the House. But you know what? Louie Gohmert's a conservative. He doesn't think Boehner's conservative enough. No problem, and he's going to put up a nominee, and as well he should. So he does. You know who it is? Newt Gingrich. But wait a minute. Newt Gingrich is not in the House. He left the House a long time ago. Remember, he had an affair. Louie, what are you doing? Okay, so he says, I love this. The Buzzfeed explains, his motion was not seconded by any other members, and House Speaker John Boehner was reelected by a voice vote, followed by a standing ovation. Oops.
You're going to be the nominee.
I want to be the nominee. I want to be the nominee. I want to be the nominee.
Perhaps not. But your buddy Gohmert gave it a good shot. How amazing is that? Okay, now it turns out, now look, let's be fair to Louie. And I didn't know this, so hey, this is an amazing moment on the Young Turks. I learned something from Louie Gohmert. It turns out, according to the rules, they're so vague that the Speaker of the House doesn't necessarily have to be in the House of Representatives. Now, have they ever done that before? Of course not. Yes, the rule is vague, but it is assumed by all rational people that it would be someone who's in the House of Representatives who would be Speaker of the House. And no one knows if anyone has ever even suggested that it be somebody that wasn't in the House. Well, you got to give it up to Louie for creativity. But apparently, not a lot of support in the caucus. I would have loved to have seen that room when he's like, I got a great idea. I think the Speaker of the House should be Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum. And everybody's like, what?